Hey, my name is Romza. As some of you know me, Roman Zaradansky. I go to nursing school with you guys. This Saturday I was in clinicals with some of my fellow clinical students, and they brought up the topic of them not having enough time to exercise, not enough money, not enough energy. And I got thinking, and what I figured out from after this clinical class that I had and after I woke up from my nap, that you guys need short, really intense bouts of exercise that are going to get you in shape. And I formulated one for you, and there's going to be 5 levels of this. This is the beginner's level. I mean, every 2 to 3 weeks I'm going to come out with a new one, and you can vary it, but this is level 1, and we're going to go from there. The workout itself takes about 8 minutes to finish, like from start to finish, and you're out, you're done. You're gonna go take a shower, you're gonna change, and you're gonna go back to doing whatever you're doing. You could do this on your lunch break, you could do it in the morning when you wake up, you could do it when you get home from work, you could do it anytime. I mean, it's 8 minutes. What do you spend 8 minutes doing? You spend 8 minutes walking to McDonald's and standing in line and buying like a burger. Don't do that either. Alright, so let's get started. There's 5 exercises here, and each exercise is to be done for a certain amount of repetitions. And what happens is when you finish each of these exercises, so you do one exercise for 10 repetitions, one exercise for 10 repetitions, and after you finish the 5 exercises, you did 50 repetitions. That's one round, basically. In these 8 minutes, I want you to do as many rounds as possible. If you need a break after these this round, you take a break. Don't take a long one because the time is running. I like to use a timer, usually like on my cell phone, or a digital timer like in the kitchen or anything of the sort. The exercises that we're going to do today, the 5 exercises, are squats, mountain jumpers, heel touches, lunges, and burpees. Most of these exercises incorporate like a full body movement, or incorporate a lot of your major muscles. So what happens is you're not wasting time just like flexing your biceps or using your triceps. Alright, let's get started. Oops, there goes my med-surg book. Alright, so I'm going to start with squats. My hands behind my head, feet shoulder width apart. Check out my feet. They're shoulder width apart. Right here. Toes pointed forward. Always point your toes forward. Don't ever do squats like this. You can damage your knees. When you squat down, I want you to squat down like you're sitting down on a chair. So basically the movement looks like this. Your knees should never go past your toes. Your feet need to be stable on the floor, like planted on the floor. Go down, up, down, up. You do that for 10 repetitions. So, down, up, right here, like you're sitting on a chair. That's as low as I want you to go. Otherwise, when you go lower, you start damaging your knees, you start messing up your form. Okay. Next, that exercise I want you to do for 10 repetitions. This exercise is called mountain jumpers. So you put your hands in front of you, and you sit down on your heels, basically. You sprawl your feet out, and you jump close to your hands. So your toes are basically on the same level as the beginning of your palm. Okay? So you jump back, jump up, jump back, jump up. I want you to do this for 10 repetitions. The next exercise, you lay down on anything. You could be on your bed, it could be on a yoga mat. I prefer the yoga mat because you could basically do it anywhere. You lay down, you pick up your feet, and you touch the opposite foot's heel. So right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left to right. I want you to do that for 20 repetitions. Okay? Most importantly, keep your head back. Lift, 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 lift. Okay. Next exercise, that's really important. That last exercise, 20 repetitions. Next exercise, I want you to do lunges. So your feet are shoulder width apart. You step your foot forward. And you drop down. So you step your foot forward. And you drop down. Your knee basically wants to touch the floor. So 1, 2, 3. This is where you stop. You go back up. This exercise I want you to do for 5 repetitions each leg. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right. I want you to keep switching. So 1 on the left, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, 1 on the right until you reach 10 altogether. The last exercise, this is the killer. It's called burpees. You might ask why they call it burpees, but you'll see, like once you start doing it. So you put your hands in front of you. So, all right, look, you squat down. You put your hands in front of you. You sprawl back. You jump your feet back to your hands. And you jump up in the air. So you squat down, hands in front of you, right in front of your feet, close to your knees. You sprawl out, bring them in, bend down, sprawl out, bring them in, bend down, sprawl out, bring them in, jump up. That exercise is the killer. They call it burpees because usually you want to throw up a little afterwards, but it's really good for you. It's a full body movement. You're using your legs, using your arms, using your core. To get in shape, it's not only about working out, it's also about nutrition. I mean, you guys took 265 with whichever teacher you took it with, and nutrition is really important. So just like brush up on your nutrition and do these exercises. It takes about 8 minutes to do this exercise. Once you finish one round, you could take a break, maybe 30 seconds, a minute. Usually I wouldn't. I would just keep going until you finish. This is the first level, 8 minutes. Once you finish, you could go do whatever you want. But you have to make sure that your form is perfect in all these movements. And in the next 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I'm going to release another video. It's going to be called Level 2. But every week, you do this 3 times. And write down how many rounds you did in that time, or how many rounds and how many pieces of a round you finished. Okay? And if you have any questions, don't be shy to email me. My email address is going to be up on the YouTube account, or you can find me on the Gmail for Adelphi. Thank you and enjoy the workouts.